Yep. So, as you guys know from Mike's press conference today, um, I had a health scare, but I also want to make it clear that I'm not I'm away from the building, but I'm not away from the team. So I'm doing good. I'm not away from the football team. But yeah, and I came back home here to Detroit in for spring break and had a little medical scare. I mean, it wasn't a little medical scare; it was a medical scare. And since then, per doctor's orders, I've kind of stayed here in Detroit and been handling that. And I want to while I'm talking about it, I want to talk about the seriousness of taking care of our health and loving the people you love, because when something traumatic happens like that, and it was traumatic for me, it gave me an opportunity to reflect and really look back and at the people I care about and that makes a difference in my life. And I was able to do that. And also it gave me a reminder that sometimes as coaches, as media folks and athletes and doctors and whoever, we think we're invincible, and you're not. Like, I'm just telling you, you're not. And so this was a good wake up call for me, and it was a good wake up call for my close friends and people I know in the profession and around the league and just in general. So it was good. And I also want to take this opportunity to really thank the doctors, the nurses, the therapists, the people that I've worked with here in Detroit. They've done an amazing job helping me kind of get through this. And really want to thank the New England Patriots organization, but in particular, Stretch and Mike Vrabel. Vrabes has been unbelievable. I mean, I talk to him at least once a day. I mean, and he's been unbelievable, unbelievably supportive in everything that we're doing. And we, like I said, we communicate every day. I want to thank the defensive staff, really all of them, from Book to J Ham to Smitty, to all the defensive coaches and the coaching staff in general. And Zach Kerr's done an unbelievable job while I've been away. And we've communicated daily on, just the things that need to get done. And I've also been in communication with the players often. So it's been good for me. But again, I'm not away. I'm not off the football team. I'm working remotely right now, and hopefully I'll be able to get back soon and just be in the building and be around everyone. But it's been a eye opener for me. And my wife Tiffany and my son, they've been unbelievable and supportive and doing everything that we need to do here to get myself right. But I mean, I'm not. You guys can see me. I'm okay. I think when people from that press conference today, I got about 300 text messages like I was laying on my deathbed, but I'm doing okay. Like everybody, I was trying to tell guys, and messages get out, and hey, I heard this happen. I heard that. Like, no need to speculate. I don't want to get into specifics right now. Because there'll be a time where I'll talk about it, but I just wanted to get the opportunity to get on with you with you guys before the speculation goes every which way. I'll just say right now that I'm doing okay and appreciate all the prayers and whatever it is from everybody. And with that, I'll take any questions that you guys may have.
And we'll start with Mike Reese, followed by Dan Roach.
Thanks, Stacy. And Terrell, I'm glad you're doing well. Most of all with the health. Nothing's more important than our health. Can can you maybe just provide us a prognosis on your health, and also the time frame? Like when did this happen? That would maybe help as well.
Yeah, so it happened around the time I was home for spring break. That's when this whole thing happened. And as far as what exactly happened, there's no reason right now today to talk about it exactly. The only thing I'll tell you, Mike, is that I'm doing better, and the doctors, I'm doing everything that the doctors are telling me. And that's about the only prognosis I can give you. I mean, hell, I don't even use that word prognosis. That sounds like a doctor's word to me, but I'm doing okay. Like I know you don't really know me, but trust me, like I'm doing fine. I got my smile. I'm doing just well.
Dan Roach, followed by Bob Sosi.
Hi, Terrell. Glad to hear that you're doing better, which is great. Since this happened, what has been your daily routine been like? And also, you kind of touched upon it. How much better a coach, how much better a husband, a dad do you think you'll be now that you seem like you've got this new perspective after what you've gone through?
I think, anytime you have life-changing events, I don't want to compare this to anything, but I think since I've been in this league, I've had really two life-changing events that made me reflect and think about everything. When I was with the Raiders, I lost my son in 2012. That was of course, for any of us that have children. I mean, that was a big event right there that we've had to deal with. And then this, only because, again, you think you're invincible. You feel like everything's going well and nothing can happen to me. I'm Terrell Williams. Everybody calls me T. Hey, T, you're all right. Oh, T, you're good, T. But I mean, when things like this happen, you realize that, hey, we gotta slow down a little bit and take care of our health. And I think that for the people that really know me, this has touched a lot of lives. And again, I don't want to get into the specifics because I mean, if you guys can respect that privacy for me, I would appreciate it. The thing I'll tell you is that my daily routine has been community. I get a text message from Vrabes about 5 a.m. It seems like every morning, just checking in, seeing how everything's going. That's just how he operates. But I appreciate it, and then I kind of get it, do a little football, do my my rehab, if you will, and just kind of take care of the things that I need to take care of. And I want to say this again, that that Mike Vrabel, you guys think you know him, like you think you know him, but the football coach. I know the person, and that person means a lot to me, with what he's been, and long before this has happened. He means a lot to me, is all I'll say.
Bob Sosi, followed by Ian Steele. Bob, we can't hear you. Bob, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
Okay.
Terrell, can you hear Bob?
No, Bob, you got to turn that volume up, man. We can't hear you.
We'll go Ian Steele and Doug Kyde, and if we have time, we'll come back to Bob.
Hey, Terrell, hope you're feeling okay today.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay, Ian. Thanks.
Good. If you don't mind, Terrell, how old are you?
I'm 50. I'll be 51 next month, June 19th, if you want to send some birthday gifts to the facility.
We'll get the word out. But relatively young to have a major health scare. regardless of what it is. So moving forward, I suppose, what do you hope people who, I'm in my 30s, there's kids who watch this team, like, what do you hope they take from a 50-year-old football coach who's been around the league for so long, hearing your message today?
I think that the thing I like to, everybody's different. We all have different stress levels. Football is a job that obviously there's some stress involved. But just eating right, working out, doing the things that, if you're supposed to take any kind of medication, then take it. And, again, I think sometimes, as like I told the players, I mean, we all think we're invincible. We all think we're going to live forever. We all think that this can't happen to us. And when I say this, I mean anything, a car wreck, whatever. We think it can't happen to us, but it can. And I think that a lot of times when there's things that you can prevent and you don't prevent them, well, that's just not being smart. And that's what I've done over the last couple of years or even longer. It's just I've ignored doctors, I've ignored everyone, and just kind of lived my life, and while it was fun, I realized that, what, you gotta take care of yourself, man. And that's what I'm doing. So really, that's what I hope that we can all gather. And like I said, where I am now, like my mind is clear. I'm good. I can, I'm moving around. I'm happy. Everything's good. I'm just looking forward to getting back to Foxborough and seeing everybody in person.
We'll go Doug Hyde next.
Hey, Terrell, thanks for joining us today. What can you tell us about Zach Kerr and what kind of hands is the defense in right now in your absence?
Yeah, Zach's unbelievable. Like, he's an unbelievably smart guy. I remember when we hired him in Tennessee. It seems like Braves always put the new guys with me. So he was coming, I think, from Texas State or somewhere in college, and maybe Texas, and he stuck him in there. He had been on offense, and he stuck him in there with me on the defensive line. It was like everybody was dumped in there with me, and but you know what? I've grown to respect him in a short amount of time. I mean, we were together really for, I think, 5 of those or 4 of those years in Tennessee, and I got the utmost respect. I think he's going to be a superstar in this league. Smart, and more than anything, I think that he has the ability to connect with players, and really, that's all of our staff. It's been Zach, it's been Book, it's been Jay Ham, it's been Clint, who was also with me on the defensive line in Tennessee. So really, I think the defense is in good hands.
Well, I promised you a 10-minute press availability. It's already been 15, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. Thank you very much for your time. I really
All right,
appreciate it.
thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you. Best of health.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Coach. Good luck. Thanks, Stacy.